Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm one of your hosts, Karen, joined with your other host,
Brian.
And what are we talking about today, Brian?
Since it's Christmas or Christmas time when we're posting this, who knows when you're watching it? We're
Never. Nobody's watching.
We're gonna talk about metal Christmas music.
Yes.
Melding two of my favorite things at this time of year. Anyway, I love Christmas music and I love metal music. And I didn't really know it was a thing, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
So we'll just start the timer and jump on in. Okay, so a few years ago, I remember seeing an article. I remember hearing about Twisted Sister releasing a Christmas album.
Yes.
And Twisted Sister, not my go-to music at all. I really never listened to them. I know they're a hair metal band from way back in the 80s, and I heard they were making this metal Christmas album, and honestly, I was super fucking stoked to get that. Eventually, a few years later, we did get it on vinyl, and we now listen to it every year on Black Friday when we set up our Christmas tree.
Yep.
Listen to it throughout the year.
Throughout Christmas.
Throughout Christmas, yeah.
The holiday season.
Yep. And that's really the only time we listen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Last year...
And it's more of like a joke album.
Sometimes. There's
songs.
some classic songs on there.
Yeah.
They do have a few of their own on there as well, which they do like the 12 Days of Christmas, where they're like, my metal Christmas gave to me or something like that.
Yeah.
One of them's a tattoo of Ozzy.
I guess that's what I'm thinking of, is like that song's a joke.
Yeah. But then last year also, Billy Idol came out with the album.
Oh.
I think it was last year or maybe the year before, but it was a Christmas album too. And again, another sort of hard rocking kind of guy. I don't know if you'd classify him as metal, but definitely back from the 80s.
No.
Where with like White Wedding and whatnot. And I was thinking, it'd be really cool if he does White Wedding, but to White Christmas with changing the lyrics and whatnot. So that's what I kind of expected. But no, it is the classic Christmas songs just sung by Billy Idol. Not really hard, not really rocky, just a classic Christmas album. And I love that album too a lot, to be fair.
Do we have that album?
We do have that album.
Okay.
We listened to that one too quite a bit.
Okay.
That and then Anna the Apocalypse, a movie that I love for Christmas, a Christmas zombie musical movie. It's fucking awesome. Check it out. And then we have the one I picked up at C2E2. We did a whole Christmas in July episode about that too.
Where we wear Christmas sweaters when it was like 100 degrees out.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Now it's cold, so we're wearing Christmas sweaters, or I am.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm wearing a short today.
But it's much better now than it was in July.
We're actually a little chilly right now.
But there's that punk album too, like that we talked about there.
Yeah.
And
who was that? That was Twisted or no.
It was a bunch of different artists.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was.
No, I can't remember exactly.
I thought we saw them this year.
Who?
The band that put that on.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Pretend I didn't say that.
In any case, so one day last week, I was listening and I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to the Twisted Christmas album again on Spotify. So I just put it on while I was working, listened to it in the background. It got over, and then Spotify just sort of spun into just random songs. And it was metal Christmas music after metal Christmas music after metal Christmas music. And it was all over the place in terms of, there's this one I sent you by, I'm going to get the name wrong, J.J. Haberbarker? Herberfrock. I'll throw the name up. I'm sorry, I fucked that name up.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
But Earth and King, We Three Kings.
Is he Swedish?
They may be, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But it's super fucking like death metal-y.
Yeah.
I sent that to you, and your reply was like, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
But that came on there. It's like, I had no idea this was a fucking thing. Like death metal music to Christmas music, like the classic Christmas songs.
Yeah.
You'll get some that are jokey, where it's just sort of, we're changing the lyrics up, and we are, we're changing the lyrics up so it's going to be funny. Like you said, for the Twisted Sister, the 12 Days of Christmas, like, you know, one of the presents they get is a tattoo of Ozzy. Which are fun. I do enjoy those, but I like the more traditional staying on what the actual lyrics are. Again, thinking of that Billy Idol, I was really hoping that Billy Idol would switch and do White Wedding to like White Christmas type thing, right? Yeah. So I go back and forth on what I like. So what I started doing actually is just whenever I hear a song I like or think is sort of metally or rocky, I threw it into a playlist, and we'll post the playlist in the description of this video too. But yeah, I'm just going to keep that going, and it's just going to be like the Metal Christmas playlist now every year, and hopefully new things get added. But there was so much out there that I didn't know. Like Shinedown did John Lennon's song, his Christmas song.
Cool. John Lennon song. I don't know what song you're talking about.
The War Is Over, Merry Christmas, or This Is Christmas Time. So This Is Christmas.
Okay. Sorry, you looked at me like I should know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know I can't remember the name of the song. I know I'm blanking on the song right now. I do know the fucking song. But they did a cover of that. Korn did a cover of like a Jack Skellington song from what's that movie called? Fuck, I'm blanking on that again. Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's just all over it's Corey Taylor. He has one of the jokey songs, right?
I like that one.
Where it's just a song he wrote up about his hatred for Christmas. Like fall off, fuck you. I don't know. It's so much fun. I didn't realize the depth of metal Christmas music there was.
Yeah, because like for the last couple of years, I tried to find metal Christmas music on YouTube, and like I found one playlist. It's like Metal Christmas, and it has 20 songs on it or whatever, and that's basically as far as I went. I guess I didn't really go that much in depth, and I didn't even ever try to look on Spotify for Metal Christmas. But I personally, I like the joke ones better than the traditional ones. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the sound of the traditional ones just because they're traditional songs with the metal backing. But I like the joke ones. I think that they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, Rob Halford has a lot of fucking music out there for Christmas. I was really shocked how much music he has for Christmas. The other one, August Burns Red.
Yes.
And so we drove up to Milwaukee to go to the raves, little haunted Halloween or haunted Christmas tour thing they do. And we listened to August Burns Red, their Christmas album. They have 2 Christmas albums actually. And listened to that and then did the same thing where we just let it sort of go through and shuffle up and whatnot. The one thing about their albums is it's 90% all instrumental with very little vocals, which is fine, but I do like the vocals. I found myself like, I don't necessarily just like the instrumental parts, but those are fun. I do like the vocals actually singing the song and whatnot.
That's so funny that you say that for Christmas music, because for like most other music, you're like, I like the instrumental more than the vocals.
I'm really not a vocal person. Yeah,
and even for like the Christmas music, you're like, I like the lyrics to be Christmas music. So
I know, like it's weird, just maybe because it's like tradition. Like I'm an atheist, so like this, like the normal, like Jesus came to save us from Satan's sins, or Satan's powers.
Satan's powers, yeah. Wait, you learned lyrics of Christmas songs.
I did, yeah. And we're at time, but I don't know. It's just like it gets me in the spirit for Christmas. I love Christmas. I love Christmas imagery and all that kind of shit. And there's a lot of fucking metal musicians apparently who like it too. I didn't even talk about Lemmy having a song out there. There's so much fucking metal Christmas music out there, and like I said, we'll put the description out there or we'll put the link out in the description for this, and we'll keep adding to it throughout the year. But this will be a playlist that I only listen to from Black Friday to like New Year's, I think.
Okay.
But I don't know. It was really fun going down this rabbit hole. I know we're at time, but were there any like bands that listening to the songs that jumped out at you and like, A, I like this song a lot, and B, I want to check out this band?
Yeah. So did you see me looking it up? Is that what you're
asking?
I did,
yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just called Bro Job. I could be like pronouncing that wrong, but it's a deathcore band. And when we started listening, like probably like Jingle Bells or something, I can't remember what they did, but as soon as it came on, I'm like, I'm gonna check out this band.
It's like, another one of those where it's like death metal to Christmas music, with like the deep growls and everything. And it's all over the place between like those deep growls to just traditional singing, and people doing their own shit and just using what's in the public domain and repeating like that shit. I don't know. This has been a rabbit hole I've gone down, and I'm so happy that I found out about this. I did not know it was this deep in terms of Christmas metal music.
I'm glad that you found it too, because sometimes at Christmas time I'm like, I don't want to listen to like, what is it, the Ben Crosby Christmas.
See,
I like that.
I do like it once, but then
once.
Now we get all the metal versions of it, which is like, fuck yes, let's go.
Like once it's good, but then that's not what I want to listen to for 6 weeks.
The other song, we're way over time, so this might be the last comment I have at least. Mariah Carey's song that everybody fucking hates.
All I Want for Christmas
Is You, because you hear on repeat, non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
I've actually never listened to that song completely through, and when it's on in the like stores, I don't even register it's on. It's like, oh, it's music that I think is shit, so I'm just gonna tune it out type thing and listen to the chatter of the people. But so many fucking metal people, artists covered that song, and it just makes me smile. Like, you all fucking hate this song, right? Like, this is a song everybody fucking hates, but yet here you are doing a cover of it. It makes me smile. It's, I don't know, it's fun. But yeah, apparently there's a sub-genre of metal Christmas music. I don't know. It was fucking fun finding this rabbit hole, and I will continue to go down it.
Yep, I would agree. Anyways, happy holidays.
See ya.